viewers, you're welcome back to PPJ Music Hub once again. And today we'll be talking about a popular chord progression, which is known as the 2-5-1 chord progression. The 2-5-1 chord progression is a progression that is popularly used in gospel piano, in gospel music, in jazz music, and even in classical music. It is widely used, and we're going to be talking about the 2-5-1 chord progression today. And so for the sake of today's lesson, we're going to be on the key of C major. So we're going to be on the key of C major. So what is this 2-5-1 chord progression? Going by the number system, we have C as 1, we have D as 2, we have E as 3, we have F as 4, we have G as 5, we have A as 6, we have B as 7, and we are back to C. So the 2-5-1 on the key of C means we are doing 2, which is D, 5, which is G, and then 1, which is C. Now, I'm going to give you about 5 variations, 5 ways in which you can play the 2-5-1 chord progression. And then the very first one, we're going to deal with the basic triad chords. So the first one, we have our 2 as this, D minor, D, F, and A. Then we have our 5 as this, G major, G, B, and D. And then we have the one as C major, which is C, E, and G. So we have the first 2-5-1 progression as this. This is the most basic form of the 2-5-1 chord progression. The next one we'll be looking at, we'll be taking it a step further, and we'll be playing, I'll be playing something like this. This is a D minor 7th chord. Then for the 5th, that's the 5, I'll be playing this. This is a G7 flat 9 sus 4. And then goes back to 1. Either you resolve to the C major chord or you resolve to the C major 7th chord. I'm going to play it again. So we have 2, D minor 7th. We have our 5 as G7 flat 9 sus 4. And then back to 1, which is the C major 7th. Again, this is another variation of the 2-5-1 chord progression on the key of C major. So I'm going to be going over to the next one. We are going to start on the key of start with D minor 7th also. The third variation of the 2-5-1 chord progression on the key of C major. We have the D minor, and then we are going to do this. This is a G9, or you do G13. Then you're back to 1. I'm going to play it again. D minor, a G 13th, a G 9th, and then back to 1. For the very last time, G 13, G 9, back to C. Okay, so the fourth variation of the 2-5-1 chord progression will go from the D minor 7 sharp 11, and that will be this. You can see the notes on the screen where I have A, F, A flat, C, and F also for the 2. And then for the 5, we have G7 flat 9 sus 4, which is this. And then we resolve back to C major 7. I'm going to go by it again. Sorry. Then back to the C major 7th. Okay, the fourth variation of the 2-5-1 chord progression on the key of C major, I'm going to be teaching you something called the shell voicing. Now, the shell voicing is a technique in which when you have a dominant chord like this, you have a D minor dominant chord, a shell voicing will take the 3rd and the 7th note of the chord. You take the 3rd and the 7th notes of the scale of the chord. So with this we are left with this. So I'm going to make use of this for the 2-5-1 progression. I will have I'll go again. For the 2 we have alright. For the 5 we have and then for the 1 we have this. Now the 6th okay, let me say this will be an extra for you. The 6th variation of the 2-5-1 chord progression on the key of C major. So we are going to start from D minor 7 sharp 11. And then for the 5, we're going to do a D minor 7th, or a G diminished 7th rather. A G diminished 7th. So we have this, and we have this. And then I can resolve it back to G flat 9. And then back to this. So I'm going to go again. We have this. Then this. B flat, E and G. And then to this. G flat 9. Or I can make it G7 flat 9. Then we are back to C major or C major 7th. We can do the C major 7 sus 2. So we've been able to go through 6 variations of the 251 chord progression, starting from the basic of them all, and then we advanced to a more advanced way of playing the 2x1 chord progression. I hope and I believe that you've learned something new even from this tutorial. Please, you can do well to share the video to others, to people you know they will need this. Give a thumb up to be a lot of encouragement to me. And you can subscribe to the channel if you are new to this channel. If you have any questions, you can put it in the comment box and I will attend to it. Thank you very much. God bless you. I'm going to see you in the next video.